Hello, and welcome back to another Conan Exiles Barbaric playthrough stream. Today is episode 2. Our goals for today are to get a pet follower and get a little base built. Let me make sure chat's working here. Alright, looks like we're good to go. Alright. So I've been farming in between episodes. I got lots of wood and stone. So we're gonna switch. Don't think we have access to the beast tamer unless we do Thrall taker first, so we're not gonna worry about that. But the first thing we need to do is put down an animal pen. Well, actually, the turtles have respawned, so we need 5 turtles, and actually I've already caught 8 in case we need to do this twice because we want to get a greater shellback, and there's only a 20% chance of getting one with the proper food. But with 5, you should get one more often than not. But we have enough to run 2 rounds. Alright. Hey Angar, how you doing, buddy? My other computer's acting up with chat. So trying to get that working. Alright, that's better. Okay. How you doing, Angar? Alright, so now I have 10 shellback babies, shellback hatchlings. I actually got 2 hyena pups that happen to walk over here. But let's unlock the animal tamer knowledge. So survival, Thrall taker, and then apprentice tamer. Okay. So what do we need for that? Companions. Need 300 stone and 400 wood. See, I farmed for about 45 minutes. Alright, I got the twine I need. Hello, my wife. Good to hear you're doing well, Angar. Yeah, pretty good. Saturday, watching my baseball team, the Rays, play the Yankees. It's tied up at the moment. Not having a very good season, unfortunately. This island's very good for putting this down because it is very flat. Alright. Is that where? I don't think that's quite where I want it. Because I want to put the base like right here. Alright, let me move this a little bit. Yeah, I think that'll work. Alright. So we got our taming pen. Get our shellback babies. Alright. And then we need some food, and the best food to feed shellback hatchlings to get the greatest chance of a greater shellback is desert berries, so we'll get some of those. Whoops, went in too soon. Ow, rock. Thanks for joining us. If you've just popped in, this is episode 2 of my barbaric playthrough. Just getting some desert berries at the moment to try to get some greater shellbacks. So that's all we need. You just need 1 per baby shellback. Apparently got this guy coming in. Hey John, what's up, Zooted Cow? How'd your early morning appointment go, John? I've been grabbing eggs when I can because eventually, once we get thralls, we're going to want to make exotic feast, which is the best healing, and one of the ingredients is eggs. Alright. Let's see. And then I got a little bit of aloe, so I'm going to make some aloe potions. Just the weak aloe extract. So that you can actually use during fighting to heal. You got to get some distance first, though. Alright, so got our 5 turtles. It should only take a couple of minutes with my settings. But we can get started on the base. Grab these eggs because they're going to get despawned. Clear this area out. Got a rough idea for how I want to build the base. Nothing too fancy. Repair my club. Alright. Drop stuff I don't need. Stone. And I took a lasting feast, which gives me 40 plus 45 carry capacity for farming. And they're coming along. Unlock my building. No, I did. So 4. So I think we can go 5. Why didn't my phone turn off? Did my stream stop? Huh? Hold on a second, my stream's acting up. Alright, there we go. On my phone, so I couldn't see chat. Alright. But yeah, finding that steel pick and hardened steel hatchet really helped me get resources more quickly. There we go. I want to make it big enough to last for a while. Hey, let me know anyone's in here paying attention at the moment. Let me know if you're still getting the stream because it's acting up on my phone. Finish putting this floor down. More stone. Alright. Okay, all good there, Angar? Thank you, man. So, Angar, did you see living settlements are all messed up again? I'm sure you did. Unless they patched them in between last couple days. Alright, let's check on our shellbacks. Alright, we got a grader. Nice. Alright. So we'll put one of each of these guys down so you can see the difference. Here's the lowest tier one. Here's the next level up. And here's the big jump up to the greater shellback. Yeah, I guess, yeah, people's crafters were going missing again, so yeah, they disabled it. Went ahead and disabled it on my single player game. I'll need those guys. So yeah, you can see the green one has 150 health. The red one has 213, and the greater shellback has 1964. Plus, he has 10 carry slots. So I'll let these guys hang out for a minute, but I don't need them. All right. If you've just joined us, thank you for stopping by the stream. We're working on my barbaric playthrough of the Exiled Lands. Just putting down our starter base. We just raised some pet shellbacks, and I managed to get a greater shellback, so he's going to hang out. If anybody wants me to name the turtle after them, let me know. The shellback. Alright, Thunderdome Gaming Society popped in. Hey buddy, first time catching you live. I'm at work listening. Hey, thanks for lurking, dude. Alright. So now I can load the shellback up with supplies. Alright. Here you go, big guy. Keep putting these foundations down. But yeah, Dune Awakening is going to have remote pulling from boxes, which is so awesome, man. I got so spoiled from that with No Man's Sky and Return to Moria. Although now that I have my shellback here, I will not have to go so far to get my supplies, which is nice. Almost done with the floor. Alright. We got the floor down. Let's see. Door. Give it a little style. Usually just put a square box down when I'm getting started, but you know, do something nice for you guys. How many did I do? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 3, 4, 5. Hey, if you're just joining us, thanks for stopping by. Just building my little starter base here. And I managed to get my first follower, a greater shellback. So he's helping us out, carrying stuff. Almost done. Right. Alright, let's go take a look at this. Yeah, that should be more than big enough. Let's start. And I don't have the plant fiber to put my roof in yet, so we'll do that later. Let's see. Yeah, it's a little bigger than I realized, Angar, but it'll work. Alright. Did I leave anything over here? I started building over here the other day. Yeah. I guess I'll just leave that there. Alright. Oh yeah, let's get another round of shellbacks going. Need one more desert berry. Oh, game just crashed. Alright, so let me get this started. Restarting the game. Loading up. Should be back shortly. Game rarely crashes. Of course it does during a stream. Alright. Alright. I'm back up on my end. Oh, Metal Slug tournament going on? Nice. Okay, we're back up. Well, I guess that's gonna happen occasionally. Oh man, Metal Slug is such a fun game, dude. Alright, back in the game. Okay, apparently taking desert berries out of the taming pen is crashing my game. Alright. So let me restart yet again. That's a weird bug. I'll have to report that. Sorry for the issues, everybody. At least we got that first round of shellbacks raised up. Anybody got any good jokes? Alright, well, still watching the baseball game while this loads up. It's still tied 1-1, Tampa and New York Yankees. The Rays are my team, unfortunately not having a good season. Alright, we should be back up shortly. Alright. There we go. Looks like we're back up. Hey, if you just joined us, had to restart the game a couple times. It was crashing. Just FYI, if you try to take desert berries out of the taming pen and maybe it's other food, it is crashing the game, so beware. I'm not going to mess with the taming pen again today. So let's put these guys back in here. Alright, let me get my greater shellback following again. Dad joke for you from Thunderdome. How do potatoes fight? They hash it out. Nice. Hey, Scott Evers says, hello, I am on part 1 of your, or 17 of your Conan Beginner's Guide, and you hit level 60, but you did not show us what you had your level 60 attributes at. Do you remember what you had? Generally, I max out authority, because I really depend on my followers to do the fighting. And then I'll do like half in vitality, 10 points in vitality, 10 points in grit, like maybe 5 in expertise, and then maybe 5 or a little the rest in strength if I'm doing a strength build. And Stonex says hello. How you doing today, man? Thanks for joining the stream. We just got started again. The game was crashing on us. Alright, so I want to put down a little bridge. So we'll do the roof next time. I'll farm up some plant fiber to put down the thatch roofs. These things. Let's see, so we'll use flotsam. Need a little bit of stone. Alright, just gonna put it right here in this narrow part. So yeah, the offer's still on the table if you want me to name my greater shellback, who I will be using for a little while to fight with me and carry my stuff. Just let me know in chat. Yes, please hit that like button, as Angar says, smash it, but gently. Alright, almost done with the bridge. Alright. Now we need fence maker. Get a little style and decoration. Yeah, what Angar says, you can go to Sepamaru to Conan's bar at Waterside, and there's dancers there that'll cure your corruption, or Sinner's Refuge nearby. You can get a dancer very easily there, and that will cure your corruption. Alright. Oh, are these eggs going to keep spawning? Because that would be awesome. That would be very cool. Here, I'll show you right up here. So I'm in my base is at G4 in this right here, and up in the northeast corner of G4 is a cave that's called Sinner's Refuge. There's a bunch of NPCs in there. They're pretty easy to deal with if you have like iron weapons and stuff, and there are always a couple dancers in there. And there's also a guaranteed name crafter thrall. That's a random pull from a group of possible name crafters you can get in there. So it's really the best early game crafter farming location as well. Oh yes, Heart of a Hero, if you can get one of those, that's a little more mid-game kind of stuff, but that will cure corruption. There's also a brew you can make later in the game. And if you're on Sipta, you can get a sigil that will slowly, passively drain corruption from you. There he is following. Alright, we've got our bridge down. Alright, let's start putting some... let's work on the Blacksmith journey so we can get a iron weapon. I could need 50 for the Blacksmith bench. So yeah, that iron we got last time, I smelted that. So picking up the iron earlier from my first furnace moved the journey along, so now I gotta put down a blacksmith bench. So we'll just slow walk over here. Our construction site. Alright, so... Blacksmith bench. Put it in the corner. I think in the building in Dune Awakening, you can't push through the walls, so it's easier to place stuff up against the wall. Okay, unlock the iron tools knowledge. Stone says he's loving the stream. Thanks, man. I really appreciate that. Having a good time with you guys. And then he says in that cave, I guess he's talking about Sinner's Refuge, he got a good steel sword that melts everybody at this level. Yeah, that will definitely... Or did you mean in Sorcerer's Cave? Yeah, that's probably what you're talking about. Yeah, steel weapons in the New River area will definitely be very effective. Alright, so... iron tools. Alright. Go grab the rest of my iron. How did it oh, did the gator walk across my bridge? Yeah, you guys take care of that. guys. It's taking so. Oh yeah, they don't have irritate yet. These guys are about useless. So the greater shellback's a good tank, but he does not do a lot of damage. Yeah, so yeah, the sorcerer cave. Yep, yeah. I did not get a weapon when I went in there. I got a steel, or maybe it's hardened steel level pick, and a hardened steel hatchet. So very helpful at the start of the game. All right, craft an iron pick. Hey, if you're just joining us, thanks for stopping by. We are working on my barbaric playthrough of the Exile Lands map. I've put down the start of my starter base. I'm going to put in the roof later. Got to farm up some thatch. Also put in a taming pen and raised up this greater shellback who is carrying stuff for me and trying to protect me. Do I have any more attribute points? Yeah, here we go. So I'm putting points into authority now that I got vitality, grit, and expertise to the first perk. I want to get to the first perk in authority because that will get the irritate perk to my followers, which means it will aggro the mobs, which is very nice. Okay, crafted an iron pick, and we finished the blacksmith journey. Got a weapon repair kit, and we unlocked stillsmith. Alright, let me put down a couple furnaces. Okay. Alright. So let us craft a iron weapon. Mace, and let's go ahead and get a shield going. Gonna need the armorer's bench for that. So let's go ahead and unlock the armorer's bench. Armorer, there we go. Alright, let's see. I guess we'll get armor going. Armor is a good journey to do. You want to do that one because it'll unlock the next levels of the armor journey, and eventually you'll unlock the perfected Exile Epic Armor, which is really good, especially for Thralls. So definitely a journey you should work on. There's only about 5 or 6 journeys that really give you a good reward, and the armor journey line is definitely a good one. Okay, let's unlock Butcher, because we need to craft a skinny knife. Alright, so did I craft the weapon yet? There we go. Move these boxes in here. Very nice thing. You can move boxes in Conan Exiles. Oh yeah. Went too far. Put it here. Alright. I'll just leave all of that. Let's move everything inside. So we need to craft a skinny knife. Alright, we got our first iron weapon. Very nice. Whoops. Don't need that stone club anymore. Alright. Just drop some stuff off here. Dump some stuff I don't need in here. Alright. Skinny knife. Jake asks, where is your base located? I am in the Noob River area at G4, right here. On this little island in the southeast corner of G4. The giant crocodile is right here. There's a good iron run along here, up here. And then Sinner's Refuge is up here, which is the best early game location to farm crafter thralls. You know, once you're in a little bit and have gotten started and you're at that point. So yeah, this general area is where I like to do my starter base. So skinny knife. Alright. Skin an animal. Melt these guys with the iron tool. Iron weapon, rather. Whoops, wrong tool. Always grab eggs when you see them. Alright. Access or place an armorer's bench. Somehow our greater shellback magically squeezes himself through the door like a cat. Alright, armorer's bench. Where are we gonna put this? Yeah, the space is pretty big, Angar. I gotta admit. Might have overdone it a little bit, but that's okay. Alright. So craft a light padding. We need the hide and some twine. Wait, where'd the twine go? Oh, there it is. Twine. Light padding. Go ahead and craft 5 of those. Alright, I'm gonna need some more twine. So let's make a sickle. Go ahead and make a iron cleaver. And might as well put this reinforcement kit on the sickle. So yeah, my sickle's purple now. I just put in a reinforcement kit on it. It's going to give it a little more durability. It's just a kit I found while playing last time. Alright. Craft a piece of light armor. Alright, let's see. What light armor set do I want to go with for fun? No, I don't like that one. Oh, this one's pretty cool. I don't think it has great stats, but I mean, it's the first set of armor. It's not going to be great. Alright. Wear a light piece of armor. Alright, so we finished the armor journey, unlocked the expert armor, so we will do that once we get to making medium leather. So this is what I look like. Not bad. The hat's looks like it's going to be a little hot in the desert with that fur on it. But what are the stats on this? So this is the Turanian Bandit armor. What do we got? Stamina and agility weapon damage. I'll take the stamina. But I'll probably be using maces for most of this playthrough. Okay. So we got the armor journey done. How do we unlock the Tanner journey? Tanner journey, Tanner. There it is. Tanner's knowledge. Okay. Do the Tanner journey real quick. Yeah, definitely a good starting spot. You've been playing since day one, like 2017. Me too, actually pre-ordered it back in the day. Hey, Black Asp, how you doing, man? Thanks for stopping by. Alright, skin a corpse. Grab the egg, as always. Here's some more aloe. Go ahead and grab some more plant fiber. And yeah, if you weren't here earlier, the reason I keep grabbing eggs is because I'm going to want to make a lot of exotic feast when we get to the harder fights for my thralls. It's the best healing in the game. Let's fight this crocodile. No problem with the iron weapon. Alright, skin this guy. Oh yeah, I need to give my shellback some food. Best food for shellbacks for healing is aloe, but plant fiber will give them a strength bonus, I think. Yeah. So it gives. So yeah, if you don't know, with pets or thralls, depending on what you feed them for healing, they'll get a growth chance bonus, and that is how they level up. So when they get a level, there's a 40% chance of strength, 40% chance of agility, 70% of vitality, and 93% of grit. So we're eating the plant fiber that gives us a 40% bonus to strength, so we're at 54% for him. Alright, use a pick to get bark. Oh yeah, Jake, I love early game. It's so awesome. I died so much back in the day. I had never played a survival game before, so I was clueless. Guess there hadn't been a lot to come out by then. Ark came out around then. Of course, Minecraft had been out for a long time. Okay, access or place a tannery. Yeah, Thunderdome, I could definitely make some omelets. Turtle omelets, delicious. Okay, let's see here. Construction hammer. Need wood and stone. There we go. Okay. Get some leather tanning. Alright, get that going. Let's make our shield. Make some different shields. Alright, 30 iron bars and some branches. Some branches. So this is a shield I got from my battle pass. If you're brand new to the game, it doesn't have a battle pass anymore. It used to have pretty cool battle pass. You paid 10 bucks, and if you completed the battle pass, you got all your Crom coins back to buy another battle pass for the next season. So I did about 3 complete battle passes, got a ton of cosmetic, placeables, armor, etc. And this armor is one of those, I believe. Or yeah, definitely. And this shield is also one. And then when I make my emblem, it'll change what's on the front there. Apparently I work for Saruman. Except for that's not white, but that's okay. Alright, so we're looking pretty good. We got a weapon, an iron weapon. We got a better shield. Got some steel and hardened steel tools. Iron tools for the rest. I guess I could get some brick going. Just for the fun of it. Alright. Grab some leather out of the tannery. Okay. Craft a tanner's table. Okay, tanner's table. Alright, we finished the tanner's journey. which gives us the improved Tanner's table. I think we can go ahead and put that down. I don't think that takes any... No, it does. It takes shaped wood. Okay, well, we won't worry about that right now. Alright, so base is coming along. We got a armorer's bench, Tanner's table, tannery, a couple furnaces, a blacksmith bench. Let's see. Let's put a bed down. Bed down. I need 20. Take the 20 and bedroom. Let's put it right here for now. Alright. Alright. Looking pretty good. Let's see. Move these boxes inside. Alright, let's see here. Wait, what was I doing? I gotta put some more boxes down. See, I'm gonna end it soon. I appreciate everybody stopping by. Black asks, can you make a bridge without the DLC? Yeah, you can make it with just the tier 1 stone stuff. Or there is a tier 2 set that looks wooden, so that would work. That just comes with the base game. An AI Toolkit asks, is the game worth playing in 2025? I still love it. They are still working on the game. They're actually working on a bunch of legacy bugs and stuff, but they'll probably start putting out new content before the end of the year. And they just added a bunch of new stuff at the end of last year, so I think it's worth playing. I mean, there's at least a couple 100 hours of just PvE content, and that's if you're not just doing the sandbox kind of style of play. Storage boxes. Let me see, building knowledge. So yeah, when you unlock the tier 2 Journeyman Mason, you'll get the insulated wood set, and then, you know, that looks, it's wooden, so it makes a good bridge if you want a wooden bridge. All right, come on, dude, get out of my way. So I think that'll do it for today. We've been going for about an hour. Sorry for the couple crashes that happened. I appreciate everybody hanging out. Next weekend, I might stream on Saturday if I get a Dune Awakening beta key for the open beta weekend next weekend. If I don't get a key, then I'll probably be watching PAX stream of Dune Awakening next Saturday to get the beta key. But I'll try to stream Conan Barbaric playthrough again, so 2 weeks from now. Same time, 2 o'clock p.m. So thanks everybody for coming. I really appreciate it. And have a good day.